Hey people, so now I know you just saw or would have seen my ART 10 that I had, the RCF ART 10. The problem I had with those speakers, so I actually used them in a real world situation. The problem I had with them basically was that when they were being used, so for 90s music, sound amazing. I mean, the whole vocals, the tops sound amazing. They just sound amazing. In small rooms, the bass is more than enough. You get to a large room on the other hand, and the bottom end of the bass still keeps coming out of these, nothing out of that. And that's the only area, well not these ones specifically, but the ART 10. And that was the only area they suffered on. And I decided to run them without a sub, see what they sounded like. And let's just say I wasn't too impressed. So I think what the 10s do is everything below 120 hertz is just gone. There is nothing. And you can hear the DSP actively cutting it out, because every now and again it would delve into the 100 hertz, maybe 80 hertz range, you know, like modern R&B and stuff like that, that sort of bass range. And then you'd hear the DSP cut it out. It drove me mad. It just made the music to me dull. So I opted to go for the 12s instead. I was very close to getting a 700 series instead, because I've noticed the bass response is a bit more active on the 700 series than it is the 9s. The 9's very more like tuned, as it says, tuned for your voice. I don't know about the deep bass. We're going to find out with the 12s and see what I think of them. But yeah, 10s, no go. Just doesn't, it lacks that bottom end. I know they're 10s, you shouldn't be getting bottom end from them, but it's not even like it even slightly done a bit of lower end. It was just completely cut off, is the best way to describe it. So I'll try the 12 in here, but I'm going to need to put it in a real world situation to see if it's any better than the 10, and that will tell me a lot. That's what these things, I can sit here all day and play them in a video, but you will not know the difference in a real world situation unless it's in that situation. So the only other thing I saw was a Russian guy testing the 10s, the 12s and the 15s. I could hear a difference. I mean, the 10s did use no bass at all. 12s had something and the 15s were over the top. So we're going to try this one, see what I think of it. So I'm going to take this one out for a run. I'll unbox it so you guys can see it. I'm going to take it out for a run at one of my events, and I'll give you my feedback when I come back. But the 10, if you got a sub, perfect. But if you're the kind of person that sometimes doesn't want to roll with sub, you don't use them. I've had some 10s that don't need a sub in the past, but these are not them. Let's get to unboxing. This is interesting. And this 12 is actually much bigger than actually I don't know, it's definitely taller, but it's more narrow than the current 12 that I've got. One of the other main differences that this speaker's got, it's not very visible in this. Just as a side note, one of the main differences that 12's got over the 10, which is something that to me I actually really did like, was this. So we have handles on these ones. So on the 10s, this is blanked off. One of the reasons why it's as small as it was. Those handles aren't there. Godsend for people that need to lift them up on poles. Lifting the 10 up on a pole with just this handle, yeah, it's doable, but if you're putting them up high, for an older person, you probably put your back out, or it's going to be awkward, or when you take them off the stand, you're going to probably drop them. This alone stops you from dropping your speakers. It gives you a bit more support, because you can just sort of hold it from here and hold it from the bottom. And oh, just to let you know, again, not much information you know about this. Not much information on this, but we actually have some support at the bottom here. Yeah, I also have cases for these, so these will be in a case here. So I'll get that installed at some point. Right now, all I need to do is test this out. So I'm going to go get my power cables, and I'll just give you a quick verdict on what I can hear. And I'll let you know as to where it stands up against the 10 in my own opinion from hearing them.